Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be building some benches for the shed. I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about it just yet, but I've been thinking about making like an L-shaped bench, so we'll start from this wall, go there, and then finish at this wall, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to make it kind of like this bench here, but it's going to be a bit taller and come out a bit further. So first of all I'm going to cut the legs at 1 meter. What I'm going to be doing now is screwing this top piece into the wall where the studs are. It goes all the way from this corner out to here. I didn't go right to the edge because I didn't have a piece long enough, and also I thought it would be good if it doesn't quite go to the edge because you could like put your floor pump in the corner there or something. I went ahead and did a little bit of work to it just to kind of work out how I'm going to go about making it. I put a back leg on, side piece, and then front leg. And what I'm going to do is have a front bit going through that all the way to the other side. Got this all sorted, so I'm going to put this piece on now. I've decided I'm not going to make the bench all the way to the corner. I'm just going to do it to the edge of this window here. I decided I want just a corner so I can store other stuff in there. I've just been cutting out sections of it where the legs are going to go, so I'm going to cut a section out for this end leg here. I just have to measure and cut one more leg, and then yeah, it's pretty much done for the main frame. So now I'm going to put a piece just here. I'm going to cut it to the length just here, so when the beam runs across, I'm going to screw it in here, and then I'll match up to the front of this, and then I'll screw it in there too. So what I'm doing now is just cutting pieces with 245-degree angles to put in the corners. It will help make it stronger, and also when I go to screw the bench top in, I can just screw in from underneath straight into the bench. I went ahead and finished the rest off. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. What I'm going to do now is paint the frame. So I'm just going to mix up this paint and then get to painting. It's going to look sick this colour, I reckon. Now I'm going to put the top of the bench on. I went out and got these ones from Bunnings. At first I was just going to use MDF or plywood or something like that, and then I seen these ones and they're like already the right measurements and they're only like $30 more, so I thought I'd go with these. They seem pretty strong, and since they look nice, it would probably make me want to keep them looking nice, so I'll always tidy up in that. Pretty much I'm just screwing into that piece up into the bench, and it seems to be working, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Got the top of the bench all attached. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Super sick. I'm going to actually be hanging 2 bikes here. I went ahead and attached one bike hook. It's not actually one you're supposed to just screw to the wall. It's supposed to go on like a track. but I didn't realise that until I got home. But it ended up working out alright. This is what I did to make it work. I just flicked out this little logo plate, and as you can see there's already 2 holes. I just went and screwed it into the wall, and then I drilled another 3rd hole into the bottom because it wasn't really that stable, and it worked out alright. And then what I tried to do, I drilled 2 more holes to put this back in because I was going to see if I could cover those top 2 holes. Could probably fit 3 bikes if I want, so I might actually put this second hook pretty close to that one because yeah, I think it will still be all good. Probably go here. I reckon if I really wanted to, I could probably add a 3rd one, but for now I don't have a bike to go there. My dirt jumper and my NS are going to be mounted on the wall here sideways. It's much easier access. These 2 bikes I don't really use that much, especially the mini mountain bike. BMX I use a fair bit. But yeah, it's not too bad just to grab it off the wall here. And if I use the bigger wheels, the bars would come out too far and kind of block the bench. So these 2 little ones do the job quite well. Now what I'm going to do is put this pegboard up on the wall. I've got the pegboard up on there, it looks really good. Next up, what I'm going to be doing is hanging this horizontal bike hook. I'm hoping I can fit 2 bikes on this wall here, if not more than 2, so let's get into that now. I reckon this one's going to be no good. It doesn't come far enough from the wall, and I'm pretty sure the handlebars are going to hit it, but I'm going to hang it and see how it goes, but pretty sure it's not going to work. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not using this one. Either way, I reckon I'll only be able to get 2 bikes on this wall, so I'm kind of thinking about putting my motorized bike on the wall at the bottom if the hooks are strong enough to hold it, and then I'll put my NS up top. And I'm almost thinking about moving across this hook a bit more and trying to fit my dirt jumper in here. I tried to space out the mount from the wall so the bike would sit on there nicely, but I put 2 pieces of timber in there and it still didn't do the job. I think the mount's made for road bikes because that's the only bike that would fit on there. I went and got some different hooks. These are the ones I went with. I'm going to be using 2 per bike so I can actually level a bike out too. Much longer, well not much longer, but longer than the first one I got. I'm still going to have to space them out though, which won't really matter. I'm going to make up the spaces, pretty much just going to put the mount and then mark it here and cut the piece. What I'm going to do now is just sand the corner of the wood so it matches with the mount. Got that done. Now what I'm going to do is just fill this gap in here and then paint it. So then it will look like just one piece, should be a bit neater. They work alright. This is a heavy bike, it probably weighs over 20 kilos, and like if you bump it on here, it doesn't like fall off, so yeah, pretty happy with how it works out. So I'm going to add a 3rd hook on this wall now. The vertical hooks are really good for having a lot of bikes in a tight space, but they're not really the best option for easy access to get your bike. It's kind of hard to tell where to put one, but I reckon I'm going to put one a bit further back than that one. Might try to put one here. I might try to get the second one up in there. See how we go. The screws that I'm using don't really sit flush in the mount, so I kind of just drill it out so it's like countersunk, so they sit in there flat. I got them both up there. I reckon I actually did an alright job centering this one to this one. I'm really stoked on how this turned out. Looks really cool, plus the bikes are up and out of the way and it's a good place just to store them. And also same as this, the only bad thing is it's kind of hard to get them off. Like if you want the last bike you have to take the first two off, but there's nowhere else really I could put them because on this wall I'll probably film videos against it, or I'll have my motorbike chilling there. So yeah, it's working here at the moment, so surely it'll work once I pass it down to the room. I also ran an Ethernet cable down to here through the roof, and the other end's gonna go to the house. So then I'll have good internet out here. The other end comes out here, so what I'm gonna do is probably run it underground to the house here. Get rid of this post. I don't even know why it's still here for. Finally got rid of the post. It looks so much better without it, and that's where I'm going to run the little pipe for the cable to go down. The cable underground using this stuff. So this is the setup. I've got the cable going underground through this orange pipe, and now over here it's probably going to come up the side of this post and then across there and then into where the internet goes. The cable ended up being a bit too short, so what I'm going to do is put like an end on this one, and then I got this other Ethernet cable and I've got this joiner, and I'm just going to join it onto that. I just got to strip this outer insulation off, whatever it's called. Put one of these on first. I got them all unwinded. Now there's 8 single wires, and you like just got to put them in a certain order and straighten them all out. This is the order of what you have to put the wires in. Cut this off here. So yeah, just going to push this on. Now I'm just going to use this tool, squash that in, and hope it works. So I'm out here at the shed, just going to see if it'll connect to the internet. Yes, got it working, that's so good. So this is where the cable's going to come through the wall. This is the existing NBN one. I'd rather not mess with that, so that's why I'm just installing a single Ethernet outlet, and I just use this to space it out, same as this one. I've got it all sorted out in here. I'm going to go fill that hole in now. I'm going to be mounting the Wi-Fi router. One cable is going to be going into the WAN outlet, and that's the one that's coming from the house. And then I'm going to have one coming out of the LAN outlet, going into the wall and over to where the TV is going to be in the room. So I can connect a smart TV or any consoles or any other devices just on a wired connection. So all this will be under the desk, so you won't see it anyway. What I'm going to do now is connect this one from the house actually into this, and then I'll run one up into here, across there, then down into here. Just gonna plug it in now just to test if it works. So now I'm getting all the cables and the outlet sorted out in the room. Just gotta cut some holes in this piece of plywood and just get everything lined up right. just gonna quickly make sure everything works. Just got all the TV stuff sorted. This is usually the TV I use as the monitor for my computer. So just for now, I'm not gonna have one for in here yet. But eventually I'll get a new monitor for my computer and just use this TV in here. Alright, so I've got a PowerPoint up here, so it's all neat tucked behind the TV. I've also got this cable management pipe, so if I have any consoles down here, obviously I'll probably have like a little entertainment stand or whatever they're called to house all that. Also got like a coax cable outlet for the TV, so if you just want the TV, everything's all hidden, but even with the consoles or whatever else I have down here, it'll all come up through this pipe, so it'll be all neat. All the internet and that works. I got my phone connected to the Wi-Fi. I'll just load up this video, but I'll skip to the end of this video. I know it's only short, but yeah, see how it's already loaded? That's pretty good for Australian internet. The wired internet, it's all good. Also, I'm gonna get an Ethernet switch. I think that's what they're called. They're basically a little brick thing with heaps of Ethernet ports, so I can source multiple devices just from this outlet and just have it plugged into that, and yeah, it'll give me a lot of options to plug more stuff in, so pretty stoked on all that. It was basically a pretty simple setup. The hardest part was like routing all the cables and just making sure everything was connected right. I've still got more work to do with this workshop area. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I want to do some more work to this bench. Maybe have like a shelf and some cupboards. But some sections I'm going to leave open, like right here. I wouldn't mind putting like a tool chest. And then here I'll probably put my air compressor and any other big things that can just go under there. I'm also going to mount like the air compressor reel to the ceiling, so I can just pull it down and use the air compressor wherever I need. And that's about it, but I'll probably have more ideas, but that's all I can think of at the moment. In the next video, I might even start building like a computer desk, because this is where I'm going to have my computer set up. I'm going to have like all the cables through the wall too, so it should be pretty sick. I started doing some work in the bathroom too. Just took out the old shower. Gonna put a new shower in. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're a legend. I've got one more thing just to show you guys real quick. Recently a company called Disaster sent me out some new stuff, sent me out some stickers, some cool bike lights. I've got one on the front of my motorized bike, and I also got two on my BMX on the hubs. Looks pretty cool when you ride at night and they flash and that. Also got a beanie which is pretty cool, and a hoodie. It's got a big logo on the back, the front logo on the front. It's pretty dirty, I've been wearing it. And also got the socks. If you're interested in checking any of the stuff out, I'll leave a link down in the description. Make sure you go follow them on Instagram, because we're going to be doing some giveaways in the future too. And they also got a discount code for 10% off, which is just grade 10 if you're interested in getting anything. So now I'm going to be doing some painting in the room, but I'm just going to end this video here, otherwise it'll be going on too long and I'll leave you guys without a video for too long. So thanks for watching everyone. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.